live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. Pastor for St. John the Evangelist Catholic Church, Father Chaz Canoy, with, from Jackson Catholic Schools, Kelly Schuberg. From Northwest Elementary School, Principal Aaron Bush with new Assistant Principal Ashley Moore. From the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Steve Tucker. For the Beats in the Park Festival, organizer Kyle Wade. From Christ Episcopal Church in Pleasant Lake, Jan Rochfort. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David Rice, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Great to have you with us today as we near the mid-September point, the 13th right now, and with this middle of September, we're getting middle of September weather, 64 right now, and our high maybe a couple of degrees warmer in another couple hours. Partly sunny this afternoon, light winds tonight, clear and crisp tonight, low 43. Thursday, sunny and a high of 68. Warming up even more on Friday, 72 in sunshine, partly sunny on Saturday, 72 again. And a chance of showers on Sunday and dropping back into the upper 60s. We'll be in the upper 60s early next week. By the middle of the week, back into the 70s. So it's typical weather this time of year, and it's brought to you by Kelly Express. Kelly Express with great snack savings at every location, like Cheez-Its, 2 for $4, Rice Krispie Treat Big Bar and Dunked, 2 for $4. Muddy Buddies, 2 for $8, and Uncle Ray's 3-ounce bags of assorted potato chip products. Those are just 2 for $4. Plenty of savings in the snack and beverage aisles and in the restaurants of South Street, Jefferson Road, Grass Lake, the Galleon, Napoleon, and County Farm Road. You can get a 2-item pizza with cheesy bacon bread and a 2-liter bottle of a Pepsi product for $25.99. Feed a crowd for just $25.99 at Kelly Express. Look outside, shows us a beautiful September day. Can see for miles. Mm-hmm. You can see to the end of the earth. And if you had any doubt that the earth was round, I think this proves it. No? The view from downtown showing us just green, no color yet, no fall color yet, and that's good. We don't want to rush it. Today, 13th of September, National Celiac Disease Awareness Day, Uncle Sam Day, National Peanut Day. What's your favorite nut, Brandon?
The cashew.
Cashew's mine too. National Bald is Beautiful Day. Do we have any bald people here? Am I being politically incorrect? It's Positive Thinking Day, International Chocolate Day, and a tragedy occurred on this day in history. Back in 1899, the first recorded automobile fatality occurred, and Henry Bliss was struck by a taxi cab while crossing the street in New York City. First automobile fatality, 1899. On this day in 1963, Mary Kay launched her cosmetics empire, Mary Kay Ash. She used $5,000 of her savings and started a cosmetics company. It's an empire, and now it has revenue of $3.5 billion annually. And you used to see these pink Cadillacs around. Does Mary Kay still hand out the pink Cadillacs?
Nice.
That would be nice, but you know who did hand out cars? Oprah. And it was on this day in 2004, I think many of you will remember this, Oprah Winfrey gave a brand new Pontiac G6 sedan to everyone in her studio audience. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car.
Imagine if you were going to be going to that show that day and then you had something happening and you wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah, well, that would have been awful. Oh, I have tickets to Oprah. Oh, let's go to lunch instead. So she had actually asked the producers to fill the audience with people who could use a new car. So,
That's nice.
but they didn't know they would be getting a new car. It was a complete surprise to everyone in the audience. If you've ever seen it, you could tell they were super surprised. The car was worth $28,500. There were 276 people in the audience, and Oprah didn't actually pay for the cars. Pontiac paid for all of the cars. Must have put them out of business. But yeah, there's no more Pontiac. But the people, they won the cars. The show or Pontiac paid for one of the taxes. I think it was the state tax, but they still had some other taxes to pay. It ended up costing each person about $6,000 when they accepted the car, and most people were delighted. On this day in 1990, Law and Order premiered on NBC. It would go on to become one of the longest-running primetime dramas in TV history. Spawned several spin-offs. Brandon, tell me, true or false? Are these Law and Order spin-offs? Law and Order SVU?
True.
True. Law and Order True Crime?
True.
True. Law and Order Crash Test Dummies?
False.
Correct. Law and Order Organized Crime?
I'm going to say false.
True.
That is true, okay.
Law and Order Criminal Intent?
True.
Yes, correct. Law and Order Libya?
False.
Correct. Law and Order UK?
False.
True.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Law and Order Death Penalty?
False.
It's correct. False. Law and Order Trial by Jury?
True.
True. Law and Order Coffee Cart Break?
False.
False. Law and Order Criminal Intent?
True.
Correct. Law and Order Hung Jury?
True.
False. Law and Order Wicked Winter Ale?
There's a lot of it. False.
False.
I've never seen Law and Order.
You've never seen Law and Order?
No.
How can that be? How can you not see it? You watch Dateline, you watch 48 Hours.
I like real documentaries.
You like
I
the
don't
real.
the action
You like to
ones.
see the real
The
killers.
real stuff. Yeah, the real killers.
On this day in 1969, Scooby-Doo premiered. The Hanna-Barbera cartoon first showed up on CBS. And on this day in 1965, the Beatles released Yesterday, although only one Beatle sang on that record. Who was it, Brandon?
Which one?
Yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
Yesterday, one of my favorite Beatles songs, but only one Beatle.
Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney is correct. George Harrison was playing the guitar on that song. And on this day in 1501, Michelangelo began work on his statue of David, a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture. What was David wearing in the finished sculpture?
He's wearing what Noah wore to work today. Nothing.
And now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And today we have the Wednesday Lorcana League. It's a Disney thing, and people get together and play it at the Arena, 1949 Lansing Avenue, the former Moose Lodge. And it is from 5:30 to 9 p.m. You don't know how to play? Come anyway, they'll teach you. And the Jackson Camera Club has their next meeting tonight at 7 o'clock in the Christoph and Sons Community Room. The Camera Club meets monthly, and every month they have a topic. This month it's architecture, and you're invited to bring your photos. Bring them on a USB drive, and you can bring one photo in each category. The assignment, which is architecture, can also bring in a nature and then your own choice. Everyone's welcome to be part of the club. All photo content must be family friendly. And it happens tonight at 7 o'clock. And that's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. The last Food Truck Tuesday of the season was yesterday, and we had kind of a cool day for it, but at least it was dry for the 2 hours at Horace Blackman Park. People came out to enjoy Tiki Sam's wood-fired pizza. It's awesome, and if you've had it, you know. The Food Truck Tuesday presentation of the Jackson Downtown Development Authority, the Michigan Theater, several sponsors, including JTV, and yesterday's event was sponsored by the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. The food trucks are not going away, they're just going somewhere else. You'll be seeing food trucks all over the community all year long. Thanks to all the food trucks that participate in this event. We had about a dozen each Food Truck Tuesday, and they switched them out so everybody got a chance, and you got a chance also to enjoy a variety of foods, like Baby Bear burgers. Seeing food trucks at high school football games. That's the new thing. The concession stand of yesterday, it still survives, but it's really been replaced by food trucks. Have you noticed that, Brandon? The food trucks?
Yeah,
High school football games?
Yeah.
And it's great. So it becomes more of a fun event. Today's show being brought to you by Fortress Cafe and Fortress Cafes. See Fortress Cares. See how Fortress and all are caring for those going through cancer treatment in Jackson County at fortresscares.com, bringing a meal, shakes, flowers, or coffee to those in cancer treatment, just providing a little bit of a bright spot to those struggling. So thanks to Fortress Cafe and Fortress Cares. Today we have a wonderful lineup of guests, thanks to our team that works hard to put our shows together. Starting things off from St. John the Evangelist Church, the pastor, Father Chaz Canoy. He's here with Kelly Schuberg from Jackson Catholic Schools. They're celebrating a milestone anniversary, the 150th year of St. John's School. From Northwest Elementary School, we have Principal Aaron Bush and Ashley Moore with this month's Northwest Teacher Feature. Steve Tucker in from the Michigan Theater. They've reopened after a couple of months of restoration work. They've got more to do, but they are accommodating a busy fall schedule with some films and private gigs and other shows, and Steve will tell us what's up this month. Kyle Wade has an event he's working on, Beats in the Park, coming up later this month at Horace Blackman Park. And Jan Rochford from Christ Episcopal Church in Pleasant Lake is here to share the results of their renovation at Christ Episcopal Church. All this here today on JTV. Great to have you here, and we get started right after this.